Hi, I'm Bill Torgerson. This video is primarily for students in my writing course who I'm asking to set up a WordPress blog. What you see here is our course webpage, and down the left side, whether happens to be for the summer 2012 course, but in the future I expect the schedule to look similar. So you go down the left side and you can see that what work is due when. And then see here is an Our Blogs tab, and so these are former classes. So if I click on one of those links, I'll be taken to a class roster and links to people's WordPress blogs. That's a password protected page that only people in the course have. And so let's go to wordpress.com, and I'm going to I'm not logged in, and so you're going to click on Get Started here. And the first question that you'll have is, what do you want to call the blog? And that's something you should put quite a bit of thought into. I could call this blog williamtorgerson.wordpress.com, and people would know who I am. They could find my blog, and we're going to talk more about privacy settings and whether or not you want people to find it or not. And then they could Facebook William or Bill Torgerson. They could Google William Torgerson, and they could find out all about me. However, if I called this wiseprofessor.wordpress.com, you wouldn't necessarily know the person writing the Wise Professor WordPress blog was Bill Torgerson. For example, if I were to come on and criticize St. John's University and something I didn't like as Bill Torgerson, then everybody could find me, and someone might come to my office door and say, what are you doing doing this kind of writing? But if I'm wiseprofessor.wordpress.com, there's probably still a good chance you might have a couple good guesses about who it is, but you wouldn't necessarily connect it with me. Let me give you an example from students. So there's a student who's 18 or 19 years old. He's a student athlete, and he's critical of the NCAA. The NCAA is the governing body of college athletics. But let's say then when the student is 23 or 24 years old, they're working for the NCAA, and when you Google this person's name, up comes this blog, and up comes all these articles critical of the NCAA, and in fact the person may have changed their mind. So one of the good things about using WordPress, it's going to be your blog, you're going to control it, you'll be able to take it down when the course is over. So that's all stuff you need to think about in managing your online identity. I just thought of something else. What sort of presence are you trying to create? I'm a writer, a teacher, a happily married man, a father to 2 daughters, and I want a professional online identity. That means, an extreme example, I don't want to be sexyprofessor.wordpress.com, and then when I'm on Facebook, when I'm on Twitter, and so forth, all those things are public for me, and there's a certain image that I'm trying to project. So you need to think about those things. And so if you choose something like wiseprofessor.wordpress.com, a student once comically chose I'm not Torg, which was pretty funny. That allows you to sort of experiment in this class with blogs and not have those things follow you for the rest of your life. To take you inside my page, so I'm going to go to my blogs. I'm keeping 2 blogs. The dashboard is the place where you can get a lot of work done. If you want to experiment with the blog, if you go down this left side, there's all kinds of things to click on where you can add pictures, change the theme, and so forth. So if you just click and read right there, you'll be in good shape. Also in the world of Google, if you're to type in how do I add an image to my WordPress blog 2012, I might add 2012 because I want a more relevant video or tutorial. You can find just about anything that you want. But one of the early questions you're going to be asked is what you want your theme to be. And so I'm going to go to appearance, and there's all these different things that have to do with the appearance of the way my blog works. And so WordPress, as you can see over here, has almost 200 different themes to choose from. We want our theme to feature the writing, and we want to be able to comment on each other's posts. So let's just do a little experimenting. I am not using beach theme, I'm using a different theme, and so I can activate it, which I don't want to do. I would make a mess of a lot of work I've done. You could safely activate since you haven't done any writing yet. Live preview. And so this lets me know what does my blog post look like. My most recent post, my daughter and I collaborated. She's 6 and in kindergarten. We made a little video about sheep, and so my blog doesn't look like this. But this is what it would look like if I switched to beach theme. So down here in the lower left, I could save and activate that theme, or I could return to manage themes. And so I want to come back to my dashboard. Let me get to the assignment first. So the assignment is to create a blog and to email me your link. So I'm torgersw@stjohns.edu, and so you'll send me an email, last name, comma, first name, and then just copy and paste that link. For example, this is what this is my blog as it looks right now, and so I would just copy this link right here, the torg.wordpress.com. I would copy and paste that into an email to me, so I can copy and paste that link and put it on our course website. And so let's just go back and take a quick look at the dashboard. I think you can look down the left side and you can read a lot about what you need to do on WordPress. I'm also going to help you do that as the course moves on. And this is my audience. Towards the end of the semester in here, I did a lot less posting. This is my audience for when I posted my video of my daughter, and that's 70 views, mostly from Facebook because I share my post to Facebook. And so we'll talk more about that later. So if you're in my class, I'll be looking for you to get to your page, copy and paste that link. Be careful that, as you can see here, or not see here if the print's too small, the torg.wordpress.com. I want that, and I want the HTTP. Be careful that that address doesn't have the admin in the address, because then you'll be sending me the link that puts me inside your blog as an administrator. I just want the web address for your blog. So I look forward to reading your blogs. Thanks for watching this video, and go ahead and email if you may have questions. Take care.